What is the first thing you think of when you hear the word cheerleading? Some people may think of it as a group of girls cheering on their team at a football game. But let me tell you, real cheerleading is always overlooked and underrated. As a cheerleader myself that has been cheering for 4 years, I can confidently tell you that competitive and all-star cheerleading is one of the hardest sports out there. To prove that cheerleading is a sport, I went out and asked athletes themselves. I traveled to 2 well-known gyms around my area to get their input. I also got behind-the-scenes footage of cheerleading practice of my own team at William Tennant High School. First, I headed up to World Cup AllStars in Freehold, New Jersey to watch their showcase. World Cup AllStars is one of the most elite gyms in the world. They are home to the World Cup Shooting Stars, a 5-time senior level 5 large all-girl world champion team. I went around to ask some of the athletes on their input on how cheerleading is a sport.
I'm Ann Napolitano. I'm 17 years old and I've been cheerleading for 11 years. Cheerleading is a sport because I think we work just as hard as any other team or athletes, and our injuries, a lot of us get hurt just as much as any other athlete, and we put in just as much work and as dedication, and we're just as passionate as about any other sport. So.
Hi, I'm Danielle Linenball. I'm 17 years old and I've been cheering for 11 years. Cheerleading is a sport because it takes a lot of time and dedication, and we're all a bunch of hardworking athletes trying to reach one goal.
Next up, I headed on over to AllStars in Newtown, Pennsylvania. AllStars may be a smaller gym. They are a gym that trains their athletes to the best of their abilities and always put on a show with their routines. I followed around their senior co-ed extra small level 5 team, Rockstar Diamonds, around their practice before their showcase. I asked the 2 head coaches of Diamonds on their input on how cheerleading is a sport.
My name's Lexi. This is my 8th season coaching at Rockstars. I coach the Senior 5 Co-ed Worlds team here, which is the highest level at this gym.
My name is Scott. I've been coaching at Rockstars this is my 4th season. I currently coach Onyx, our Senior Level 4 team, and Diamonds, our Senior Extra Small Co-ed Level 5 team.
Cheerleading is a sport because the definition of a sport is basically any activity that involves intense physical exertion where you compete against either another individual or another team, and that's literally what cheerleading is. They are in the gym practicing all the time, working on their skills, working with one another. It requires a ton of teamwork, a ton of preparation. They need to be physically fit in order to do what they have to do on the floor for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And personally, I don't think it's any different from any other sport, other than their look is a little bit different. They're getting judged, but they have to put a ton of physical exertion into what they're doing, and that's any sport. So that's why it's a sport to me.
Diamonds perform at the World Championships each year, assuming they get a bid, and in the last 2 years, we have received both an at-large bid, meaning that you are allowed to go, and a $25,000 paid bid to cover the expenses. Is cheerleading a sport? I 100% believe cheerleading is a sport. It's a cross between tumbling, as in gymnastics, and stunting, which is throwing people. At the lower levels and younger kids, it might not look like much, but at the upper levels, the skills that they're doing border on collegiate level gymnastics and crazy dangerous stunts that need to be performed with a certain level of execution. Otherwise, there could be a lot of injuries. All this preparation is for just 2.5 minutes. They go out on the stage, 2.5 minutes, they get judged, compete against other teams, and just because it's not a sport like soccer, basketball, baseball, football, where you're actively playing against another team turn by turn, I still believe it is probably one of the most intense sports an athlete can participate in.